While some of the world's poorest countries are welcoming refugees with great hospitality, the international community must match that generosity with far greater solidarity, UN Chief Antonio Guterres said on Friday. Speaking at the closing of the Global Refugee Forum, the Secretary-General said that protection and help for these most vulnerable of people was an obligation shared by all of humanity. He was speaking after 3 days of intensive activity geared to finding solutions and building partnerships, which saw pledges from multiple stakeholders that have the potential to generate a bright burst of light for the millions displaced worldwide. Mr. Guterres stressed that resources to support refugees are under enormous strain, especially in the global south, which bears a disproportionate amount of the burden. He noted it had been a year of intense political division, conflict, and climate catastrophe, which has pushed record numbers of people to flee. From the Sahel to Afghanistan, Syria, and Yemen, to the DRC, Myanmar, and Somalia, to the utter devastation we are witnessing in Gaza, he emphasized that humanitarian nightmares had created and exacerbated the displacement of 114 million people during the year, 36 million of whom are refugees. This channel needs your help. Please subscribe. Thank you.
People who represent the majority of refugees globally fell into the merciless and exploitative grip of human traffickers. But at the same time, I saw something more. I witnessed the enormous generosity of many host countries and communities who welcomed newcomers with great hospitality. And let me add, these were often some of the poorest countries and communities in the world. I saw governments bravely upholding international protection standards and providing asylum, often in the face of domestic political pressure to do otherwise. I saw refugees lending their hands and their hearts to host countries, boosting economies, creating businesses and jobs, and enriching the national fabric. These experiences reinforced my belief that protecting and supporting refugees on every step of their journey is a moral obligation, a practical necessity, and an economic imperative. Excellencies, this forum comes at the close of a year of intense political division, conflict, and climate catastrophe, and a year in which record numbers of people are being pushed from their homes, fleeing violence, insecurity, and danger. From the Sahel to Afghanistan, Syria and Yemen, to the DRC, Myanmar and Somalia, to the utter devastation we are witnessing in Gaza. Indeed, Palestine refugees there are enduring unparalleled and unprecedented levels of suffering, and the UN system is doing its utmost to support them, particularly through your sister agency, UNRWA. These humanitarian nightmares have displaced 114 million people this year worldwide, 36 million of whom are refugees fleeing across borders. We must never forget, these statistics represent people, people with dreams, people with hopes, women and men with skills and ideas, children with plans and ambitions, people with the same rights as every member of the human family, to safety, food, water, shelter, and dignity.